Hi guys, rideshare PA here. I had about 30 minutes in my day to go live and talk to anybody if they wanted to talk. I just wanted to basically go over something I posted last night. Again, a lot of people commented on that video or whatever, saying basically it was a CNBC coverage of reasons that Uber is losing money, but at the same time, the way I look at that, hi guys, welcome to the channel. Got 3 people. Woohoo! So yeah, basically, if anybody doesn't know this already, 4 people. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. If anybody doesn't know this already, basically every quarter that Uber is um, running, they are losing money. Even though last year they said that they made 75 billion, or when their IPO went public, they were quoted at 75 billion. Um, every single year they make a shitload of money. Every single quarter they make a shitload of money. However, they are always negative. Um, every single year they make a crap load of money. Every single quarter they make a ton of money in profit. However, they are always negative. Okay. If most of you don't know, the reason behind this, unfortunately, is not that they pay their drivers too much. I wish it was. But it is the simple fact that they are reinvesting their money into other new projects. Some of those projects, if you have ever been to Manhattan or any other big city, are things like scooters, um, electric bikes, things of that nature. Um, their biggest thing that they are trying to invest in is autonomous vehicles and things like that. So they're reinvesting their money into the company, and that is why they always show negative profit. Um, they are losing billions. I repeat that, billions, not millions, every single quarter because of this. Um, I honestly wish that they would go back to the days where I know they probably can't do 80-20 split where the drivers get 80% and they get 20. I wish they would at least go back to where it was 70-30, because I feel that they are basically, for lack of a better word, they are raping their income source, okay? Drivers are the ones that go out there and hustle and work 8, 10, sometimes 12 hours a day to make the company money, okay? We are the ones that go out there and bust our ass every day to bring in money. So if you want to keep or retain your income as a company, you need to pay your drivers better, okay? There's been times where there is times where I have been in Philly for a weekend, made and some dollars. Hey sexy, how's it going? Made $830 or $840 in a weekend. Okay, and while that's good, if you think of that as basically, I think I looked at it and I figured it out, and out of everything that weekend, I was making like 60% of what I took in. Okay, so you figure $800, just simple math. We'll drop it down to 800 for easy math. If that was only 60% of what I made, or 60% of what the customers got charged, okay, you add another 20% to that, or basically, sorry, you just add another 10%, like I said, because it'd be 70-30. That's looking at almost another $100. It'd be 880. So I had more than that. I think it was 840. So yeah, you're looking at almost another $100 added on to that. Okay, and while that might not be much over the course of a year, you figure $100 a weekend. That's an extra 400 a month. Times that by 12. That's an extra $4,800 in my pocket. Okay, that's basically a down payment on a new car. So it covers your gas more. You know what I mean? All things like that, they need to start thinking about if they want to, as a company, survive. And I think Uber, if you have to look at all the rideshare companies, I think Uber has a better chance of surviving than Lyft. I personally feel that out of the two, Uber is the one that's used more. I personally feel that out of all of the rideshare companies out there, Uber was the first one to the market. They're the one that is more popularly known. Um, it's Uber and Lyft basically are the two main ones. Obviously, there is other ones. Juno. Um, there's one for kids called Zoom. ZUM. If you haven't heard of those, check them out. See if they're in your market. But pretty much everybody knows about Uber or Lyft. But like I said, I feel since Uber was first to market, Uber is the one that is more popularly known. So in my mind, since they are the ones, and like I said before, even though they're losing money, every single quarter they're losing money. Um, they're doing it smart. Okay, guys, they are reinvesting that money into the company. So, yeah, they might be non-profitable, but they are putting their profit back into the company, make it grow for future. Okay, I'm not sure how many people in here or how many people are going to watch this in the future are either tech savvy or business savvy as far as stocks go. But Amazon, right now, Amazon is one of the biggest companies. I mean, it basically restructured how people shop. You know what I mean? Before, everybody went to Walmart and the malls and went out to brick and mortar stores to buy stuff. And now, whenever, even when I go to a store, if I see something I want, say I see a TV I want, it's $500. Um, I'll go on Amazon and I'll check and see what it costs on Amazon. And if it's cheaper on Amazon, well, I'm gonna go get it on Amazon because it's cheaper. So a lot of people I know do that, but Amazon, the first, I think it was 7 or 8 years that they were around, they weren't profitable, guys. They didn't make a profit, I think, until their 8th year. So you gotta think Uber's the same way. Uber started in 2009. Lyft came out in 2012. So for the first 3 years, Uber was the only person in the space doing what they were doing. Now, you figure in 3 months it's going to be 2020. So for the past 8 years, Uber and Lyft have basically been going back and forth and having this battle to see who is the best. And personally, I think it's Uber. So that's my opinion, but I think they're going to be around long before anything else. They are putting more eggs in baskets. They are filling a service. I know in New York, a couple months ago, I saw they're doing some dedicated plane thing where they can fly people from the middle of Manhattan to JFK Airport. And they do it, I think, in 5 or 10 minutes. So to me, that makes perfect sense. Especially if you're a businessman, why would you want to be caught in traffic for 2 or 3 hours when you can literally catch a plane and go there? So it's things like that, thinking outside of the box, in my mind, that make Uber a more successful company. But like I said, there's lots of stuff that I hate about it. As a driver, like I said, I don't think they pay their drivers enough. I'm lucky in my market, I get a decent amount of money. I think last time I checked it was 92 cents a mile or something along those lines. So it's not great. I know other markets make a dollar something, but it's not bad either. I'm not making. I know other markets get less. So in those respects, sorry. In those respects, it is what it is. But those are just some of the reasons why Uber loses money, guys. I hate it when people come in here and bitch about Uber's this or Uber's that. Like, if you don't want to drive for Uber, don't. Okay, if you have problems with it, I hate listening on chats on Facebook and other things like that. And all these people do is bitch and complain because Uber treats them like shit, or Lyft doesn't give them enough money to drive, and Lyft cut their hours, or Uber cut their hours, or Lyft went from paying 50 some cents a mile to only paying them 33 cents a mile. And they bitch and complain about their situation that they're in. And it's like, dude, if you don't like the situation that you're in, change the situation. You know what I mean? If it's not paying you enough to do that, okay, if you don't like your life the way it is, then change it. What's up, Jericho? How's it going, sexy? Um, it's anything in life, guys. If you don't like the way your life is headed or your life is going, you're the only one that has the power to change that. Pretty good. Pretty good. Picking up my son from preschool, so I had some time to kill, so I figured I'd go live and talk about something that I already posted last night, but so yeah. Oh, so Big Mac, you're two of my subscribers, not one. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Get the word out there. Share the account. Share the videos. I love it. I'd appreciate it. That'd be all. But thank you guys. I appreciate it. Oh, but yeah, do you guys are, I don't know. I hate it when people. I don't know. I Part of me as a person hates when people bitch and complain. Like, I work at my full time job sometimes with people that bitch and complain all day about their situation in life. I have other friends that sometimes always bitch and complain about their situations in their life. But you as a human being, see you later, Jericho. Um, People need to realize as human beings, the only person that can change the situation in your life is you. Like, at the end of the day, anything that happens in your life is a blessing, okay, or a curse. Um, you need to learn to take those curses in your life, or those bad things that you think might be a bad thing, figure out how to look at it as a good thing, and take the good out of that and turn it into something better. Okay? For example, and the only reason why I'm saying this is because the only thing I can think of right now is the situation that happened to me with being robbed in the backseat of my car. Okay? Or almost robbed. That was a bad situation. Okay? That was something that happened to me that night that in my mind was bad. Anybody that looks at that video, the, their reactions are, why do you still drive? Why do you still drive? Okay, well, I still drive because I need money. Okay, Uber and Lyft to me are side hustles that I make extra cash, and I pay my credit cards and my stuff down from my divorce. things that I have left over. Once those are paid off, I'm still going to do it, but I'm going to do it to save up money for my future. Okay, I have 4 kids, so I'm going to use that money to start investing and save up money. So that's why I do it, okay? But you have people out here that are butthurt that always want to bitch and complain, and that's the reason why AB5 passed. Okay, guys? If anybody doesn't know what that is, Google it. It is a law in California that just got passed. But seriously, oh my god. If anybody saw that, you're lucky. Oh my god. I was trying to drink water out of my water bottle and fucking got attacked. Oh, that's funny. And again, shitty situation that I should have been pissed out and I fucking started laughing. Hopefully I don't get... Hold on, guys. Oh, oh my god. My water bottle just had an erectile dysfunction. Anyway, now I'm soaked with water. That's funny. Anyway, like I said, you have to learn this right here. Again, perfect example. God gives me something to talk about. A perfect example, like I just said. You have to learn to take the shitty situations or the bad things that happen to you on a daily basis and learn how to make a good situation and laugh about it, okay? Straight there is a perfect example. I'm doing a fucking live stream talking about this stuff. I go to grab my water bottle to grab a drink, which is black, okay? It's been sitting in my car all day. Apparently, the only thing I can think of science related that would explain what happened was it's black, it's heated up, even though the water inside is cold. And when I opened it up, it squirted out because of the pressure in the water bottle. So, again, my shirt, if you can't see it, is now soaked in water. Did I scream and bitch? I should have, but no, I started laughing because it happened to me once before and I didn't learn my lesson. So, it's all on how you look at life, guys. You can't sit here and bitch about the situation if you're still doing it. Like, I know people that live in markets that are only getting paid 33, 34 cents a mile with Lyft now with their new rate changes, and they're still driving, and they're not complaining because they know their market well enough to make decent money. So yeah. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new, feel free to subscribe, hit that like button, smash that bell for new notifications. Now that we have 6 or 7 people in here, I was actually going to cut it short. I have about 10 more minutes to talk, so if anybody has any questions or concerns, please feel free to comment and I will answer them. Basically, we already talked about today's topic. It's in the first 10 minutes of the video. I'm trying to think. I know in the first 15. Yeah, we already talked about it, but it's basically why Uber and Lyft aren't profitable. But I pretty much focused on Uber, so. But yeah. So, off topic real quick. Who thinks I should shave this off? Or who thinks I should keep it? My little Amish beard. You don't have Lyft yet, sexy? You just have Uber? Consider yourself lucky. Consider yourself lucky, sexy. I will say, if I were you, Um, what I would do, the day you can get it, because your Uber rating or your Uber's going to go down because people are going to start using Lyft. Um, what I would recommend to you, Sexy, since you don't have Lyft now, or do you? Did you sign up for it and it just said it's not available in your area? Anyway, what I would do is sign up for Lyft. Okay. I would get it on your phone. Okay. And what I would do is you can get a referral code. If you look in my. Okay, so you can't sign up yet. Well, the second you can sign up, do it and start driving for both. You probably won't get a lot of pings for Lyft at first because people don't know what's available in your market. But what I would recommend you doing is um, using it. You can go into your Lyft thing and you can get referral codes for people to sign up with. And their first, like, it's the same thing for Uber when they first came out. You can get people to get referral codes to use for Lyft their first ride. I think they get $5 off, or sometimes it's like $25 off your first 5 rides, where it's $5 each ride, things like that. But anybody that uses your referral code, you get money also. So that's a good thing to do, even if they're not using Lyft that much. It's just another way for you to make extra income. So I would definitely look at that. What I would do is, say you're giving somebody a ride with Uber, and they're a really good person or whatever, for whatever reason, you would be like, I would just be like, just talk to them and be like, hey, would you like to know how that, you've been say to them at the end, be like, you've been a really, really good customer. Um, I want to pay for your ride back home. You say that to anybody, they're gonna be like, huh? What do you mean? And then just tell them, be like, hey, have you ever tried Lyft? Do you know it's available in our market now? I know it used not to be. And they'd be like, no, I've never used it. Okay, well, it's available in my market now. What I would do is either make business cards or print it out at home on a piece of paper. Okay, I have these. If you look, only me 1 second. Um, so I have something like this for my Freebird app that I give my customers if they ask. Okay, if you can, let me see if you can see it. Okay, so this is something I give out to my customers for my Freebird app if they ask about it. That way they can take it with them. But you can simply print something like this out for Lyft with your promo code on it. Whether you write it down or type it out, it's up to you. But basically what I would do is make something like this that says, like, has Lyft decal here or whatever, and then has your promo code, and then tells them under it what it is for, like, save $5 off your first 5 rides, where each ride you get $5 off, or whatever the promo is for you in your area. And then that way, say you're driving somebody to the bar or whatever, and you had a really good discussion with that person, you had a really good talk, whatever, and right before you go to drop them off, just be like, hey, would you like to save some money on your next couple rides? And obviously they're going to say yeah, because who doesn't like to save money? You say, okay, well, I don't know if you know about this, but Lyft is new to my area. I drive for Lyft, and I drive for Lyft also. And here's a code that if you want to sign up for Lyft, will get you $5 off your next 5 rides, or whatever the promo code is. You just tell them, like, if it's $10, if say they sign up, they get $20, and it's $10 off their next 2 rides, or $5 off their next 5 rides, or whatever the promo code is, guys. So that's one way that you can do that, since it's coming into your area, and you can make more money, because if you refer somebody, I know you always get a certain amount of money. So if you refer somebody to that, it would make sense. Um, yeah, that's one way just to make a little bit of extra cash, especially if it's coming to your area. Expect that it will take off. A lot of people that do Uber are looking for rates, deals, and stuff. So if Lyft comes into your area, you're going to get a lot of people wanting to sign up. And if they use your codes, you get extra money. So it's going to be like an uphill battle for a while, where you'll see more Lyft people than Uber now, and then it'll go back down, and it'll kind of adjust where it's either more or less. But you might also have it where so many people are used to taking Uber now that nobody really wants to take Lyft just because they don't know it's there and available. Take advantage of that. Like I said, I always try to talk to people if I see them looking at the signs, because I have a sign in the back of my car that says about that Freebird app that I have. Um, I ask them, like, if I see them looking at it or reading it, or I hear the word Freebird, like, what's this? I talk to them. I say, hey, that's a reward program that I currently have with Uber and Lyft. It's a third party app, and you basically order rides through that instead of Uber or Lyft. It connects to your account, so you're still getting it through Uber or Lyft, but it's a third party app. Basically, it's like a rewards program. So you order rides through them, you get points. However, so many points you get cash back. So I think it's like, I forget what it is. I forget. I haven't looked at it in a while. It's every so many points you get $10 back or something like that. So basically, it's like a rewards program, same thing as you would use at a grocery store. Okay, I kind of think of it as like a BJ's or a Costco's for rideshare. Like, you order the rides through them, you save money. After you end up saving, or after you get so many points, you get $10 cash back. So that's one thing to look at. I would definitely recommend any driver that's in here and currently listening, if you haven't checked out the Freebird app, you can get it on Google Play. I'm not sure about iPhone. I think you can actually. Hold on. This is in the, yeah, Google Play and the App Store. Okay. Their website, that's where I got this basically layout to make these little business cards. However, I only made them with regular paper, not business card paper. So that's why they look a little funky, but it works. Okay, has my promo code on it, and when anybody asks about it, I either tell them, I say, you can take a picture of the display in the back of my car, so you have your uh, so you can get the promo code there, or if you'd like, I'll give you this. And I usually, 9 times out of 10, I'll give them one of these. The back side is also blank, so if anybody ever asks me, hey, how do I get you as a Uber driver again, I will write my first name on here, I will write Uber driver, and I will write my phone number on here, and I would say, I can't guarantee that you can get me again. I'll be driving till 3 or 4 this morning. Um, if you want to try and get me as your Uber driver again, please call me within 30 minutes of when you're leaving the bar, or text me, because text is easier. Exactly, second phone number, that works great. I don't have that option, but I always tell them to text me on the phone number I provide, and I will let you know if I can pick you back up. Okay, so what I'll do is when I get there, I will text them back and say, I'm here, I'm at the corner of blah blah blah, okay, and I am waiting. If you can get here to me before I get my next ping, then I will pick you up. And that's how I do that. But at the same time, when I give them information on the back of this, I'm also giving them this information on the front. And every single driver that I sign up with this app, I get $10. Once they use their first ride, I get paid $10, okay? This is where I'm talking about side hustles, guys. The more you hustle, the more money you make, obviously. So this is a side hustle that I do nothing extra, okay? I signed up for it. I printed some stuff out. I printed the flyers out that I have on the back of my seats in the back. But all I do is, if somebody asks me, I talk about it. Okay? It's something that's very easy to do. I made probably $150 off this already since I've been doing it. It's not something that's super popular, but at the end of the day, extra money is extra money is extra money, and every little bit helps. So this is something that you need to do. Okay, I have to go in 2 minutes. So briefly to go over what we talked about, um, like I said before, Uber loses money every single quarter because they are reinvesting it in their company. All right, that's the basis of why they lose money. I personally feel they need to start investing in the drivers more because we are the ones that make them the money. Okay, we are we are the wheels of the machine that turn every day to bring in their income. We are the ones that pay the CEOs paychecks at the end of the year. So they need to start looking at what makes them the money, and they need to start bringing that back, at least a 70-30 difference. They also, Sexy, I personally think that trip is just bullshit. It's one way for them to manipulate the system and try to get people to drive as much as possible. I it's stupid. Because at the end of the day, if they would just pay all their drivers more, then more drivers could go than just one. Makes sense? You have in a market where I think they have, last time I checked, it was either 3 billion or 4 billion drivers worldwide. They're only giving that vacation away to one person. All right, in a market, like I said, where you have 3 to 4 billion drivers worldwide, and you're only giving a trip away to one driver, to me that's stupid. It's just a ploy to get more people driving as much as possible to try and earn a trip. It's like Uber Pro. Uber Pro to me, I see the benefits of it as far as getting more gas if you have the gas card and things like that. But in my opinion, Uber Pro is pointless. All right, guys, I've had fun talking to everybody this live session. Like I said, if you are new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe down here. Hit the like, hit the bell, and I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great day.